the innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Just as you aim to reach new heights on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help you do the same on your farm. Putting together a solid plan for each customer is the goal at Elevate, so you can win all season long. With a full lineup of field seeds, including corn, soybeans, alfalfa, sorghum, forage, cover crops, wildlife habitat, and more, along with a full line of chemicals and plant health products, Elevate is ready to put your plans into action. Check us out at elevateagronomics.com or stop by the office in Winter today. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Dakota Land Birdseed in Vivian is proud to bring you this Lyman Raiders game. Dakota Land Birdseed, a locally owned business producing South Dakota product to rent from our own land. Dakota Land Birdseed, currently buying sunflowers and millet from area producers. Call them and find out more at 683-4175. Proud of the successes and the hard work, Lyman Raiders Athletics show in and out of school activities. Dakota Land Birdseed is behind you, and good luck, Raiders!
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most. but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The 605 Restaurant, located right off I-90, exit 235 in Kennebec, is a proud supporter of the Lyman Raiders. Stop in and enjoy their daily specials and watch the Lyman Raiders play on one of the TVs. The 605 Restaurant menu features all kinds of different burgers, including the I-90 burger that has 1 pound of beef. Stop in and see Junior or Tammy. Open Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at noon. That's the 605 Restaurant, located right off of I-90, exit 235 in Kennebec.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Dakota Mill and Grain, located at 402 North Main Street in Presho, is your local grain warehouse and agronomy center. They are now a 110 shuttle load facility. During the harvest seasons, Dakota Mill and Grain can store your corn, sunflowers, milo, soybeans, white milo, and wheat. They will also provide you with high-quality fertilizer, pest control products, and chemical applications for all your farming needs. For questions, call manager Dave Cole at 605-895-2531 or stop by their location. Dakota Mill and Grain is a proud supporter of all Lyman school activities.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Rosenberg Implement knows this haying season was somewhat difficult and you may not have time to replace your broken windrower sections and knives. So this week, you can get an 8% discount on windrower sections and knives. Your windrower heads can take a beating with knives and sections while cutting low to the ground. Now's the perfect time to replace them before you put your John Deere windrower away for the winter. Stop at any of Rosenberg Implements and save 8% on windrower sections and knives this week.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec would like to say good luck to everyone competing in this year's school activities. They also invite you to stop in before or after the game for premium diesel, gas, or premium 91 octane to get you back on the road. Their full C-store offers a wide variety of snacks for the family and a large selection of drinks to keep your athletes hydrated. Have fun this school year and stay safe. Halverson Oil is a proud sponsor of the Lyman Raiders in all their activities.
Hopkins Plumbing in Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Rood and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses, who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
Hutch's Cafe off I-90 in Presho opened in 1955 and has been family-owned since 1967. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 7 to 2, and for private parties upon request. Hutch's Cafe is a true piece of Americana preserved with their small-town atmosphere, exceptionally warm and welcoming service, and their delicious food. Hutch's is a proud supporter of all Lyman Raiders and Lady Raiders activities and invites you to stop in before or after the game. Everyone at Hutch's says, "Go Raiders!"
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes in Presho. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes Impresso, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by Rumen Ag and Pioneer Seeds in Presho. Craig and Logan Rumen proudly support Lyman Raiders athletics and activities. Contact Rumen Ag today for all of your seed, chemical, and crop consulting needs. If you're looking to maximize your yields, Rumen Ag is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Good luck, Raiders. From Craig and Logan Rumen of Rumen Ag Pioneer Seeds in Presho.
Kennebec Telephone Company and their divisions, Charlie's Welding and Auto Repair, PowerCom, KTC Construction, Technology Communication Specialists, and Napa of Chamberlain proudly support all area youth in their various activities. Kennebec Telephone Company provides the Lyman area with high-speed internet, local and long-distance telephone service, Real Choice TV, computer repair, smart homes and farms, excavating, auto and welding repair, and Napa Auto Parts. Call their Kennebec office at 605-869-2220 and find out what they can do for you.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your auto insurance needs, call KPI Insurance. As an independent agency, we work with many national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Plus, we're your local source for all your homeowners insurance coverage, too. And be sure to ask us about our auto home discount packages available. That's KPI Insurance. Call 234-2323.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
When you're in Presho, come to The Post, where all of your shopping needs will be met. Gas, Cenex premium fuels, including Premium 91, a full-service bar with lounge, and on and off sale. Fresh foods, healthier options available, an ATM, daily lunch specials, evening dinners, video lottery. It's locally and veteran-owned in Presho. It's The Post in Presho, where nothing runs on empty.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
If you're feeling a little hungry before or after the game, come on over to Charlie's in Chamberlain, South Dakota, where you'll find great food, beverages, and friendly staff. Doors open at 4 and food is served from 5 to 10, 6 days a week, closed on Sundays. No time to hang out? Their full menu of burgers, steaks, seafood, and Mexican cuisine is available for takeout too. Just call 605-234-6238. Oh, and don't forget about the party room that can be set up and ready to go for your next meeting, birthday party, Christmas party, or bridal showers and much more. Charlie's are proud supporters of the Chamberlain Cubs and Lady Cubs on liveticket.tv.
Are you searching for an epic career in the healthcare field? Look no further. You can get a practical nursing degree from Lake Area Technical College right here at Capital City Campus in Pierce, South Dakota. It's close to home, affordable, hands-on learning, and relevant training, outstanding job placement with an excellent return on your investment, and one of the best nursing programs available in the region. For more information on how you can launch your healthcare career, go to lakeareatech.edu or capitalcitycampus.org.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Just as you aim to reach new heights on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help you do the same on your farm. Putting together a solid plan for each customer is the goal at Elevate, so you can win all season long. With a full lineup of field seeds, including corn, soybeans, alfalfa, sorghum, forage, cover crops, wildlife habitat, and more, along with a full line of chemicals and plant health products, Elevate is ready to put your plans into action. Check us out at elevateagronomics.com or stop by the office in Winter today. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Dakota Land Birdseed in Vivian is proud to bring you this Lyman Raiders game. Dakota Land Birdseed, a locally owned business producing South Dakota product to rent from our own land. Dakota Land Birdseed, currently buying sunflowers and millet from area producers. Call them and find out more at 683-4175. Proud of the successes and the hard work Lyman Raiders Athletics show in and out of school activities. Dakota Land Birdseed is behind you, and good luck, Raiders!
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support.
Snacks, and weekly specials throughout the store. Plus, great customer service with a friendly staff to help you find whatever you're looking for. Everybody at BJ's Food Center wishes the Lyman Raiders best of luck in their competition and supports the Raiders in all of their school activities and athletics.
Hometown, locally owned, and service that is truly friendly. We are the Chamberlain Food Center, and it's our goal to get you the most for your food dollars and offer you the finest meats and produce. A full-service deli and bakery loaded with homemade goodness awaits. And now you can get points for free items and big discounts with our CFC Rewards app. Experience food shopping the way it should be at the Chamberlain Food Center. Proud sponsors of the Chamberlain Sports Broadcast. And thank you to all educators and students who make our school system great.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art, and drama, and the many other opportunities our schools offer. Al's Oasis Restaurant, Clothing, and Gift Shop congratulates everybody who contributes and competes during the school year. We at Al's Oasis are proud of all you do and are happy to bring you this game. Thanks to the many young people who work with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck in all you do and enjoy the school year from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant, a South Dakota tradition for over 100 years.
Well, Chamberlain had the opening serve, and with a service error as they sent it long, give Lyman the opening point of the match. Our opening serve is brought to you by the region's full-service Bobcat dealer, Riverview Power Sports in Oklahoma. Let them order the Bobcat compact equipment that works for you. When it comes to travel, work, and fun, Riverview is the name to go for compact equipment, vehicles, boats, and transportation. Learn more at riverviewfamily.com. Chamberlain with an hitting error gives Lyman the point. They have a 2-0 lead. The Raiders working with Skylar Vollmer and serve, wearing the home gray uniforms. And Chamberlain cannot handle it, and that is an ace for Skylar Vollmer as she scores the first offensive stat of the night. And Lyman with a 3-0 lead as Vollmer again looks to put the serve in play. To the back row it comes. Lay along with the bump as they move it forward. The attack of the net there. Blocked but out of bounds. And that is Megan Marone who will score the kill for Chamberlain, and the side out will go back to the Cubs. Let's pause for station identification. This is Regional High School Volleyball.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. KPLO 94.5 Reliance Chamberlain, 100.5 Pier Fort Pier. Be safe, drive smart.
Cubs put it in play. Chesney Mutzinger with the serve. Chamberlain sends it back. The Cubs with a quick return. Here is Chamberlain setting it at the net. Cross-court shot is long off of the hands of Jana Handel, their second hitting error of the night. And it gives Lyman a 4-1 lead. The Raiders with the serve as well. Kaylee Larson, the 5'7 junior. She will move to the back row to put it in play. A hard serve across. Bump made as they work to play it forward. A good job there by Chamberlain to get it across. Max Scott is there with the hammer, but it's dug out by the Cubs. The Raiders will send it back. Here's a lay-along dig as they work it back up top. It is Marone to the back row, and that is long and out of bounds. So already Chamberlain with 3 hitting errors, a service error. Those 4 hitting errors have resulted in 4 of the 5 Raider points. Lyman with their first serve of the night. Side out will go back now to Chamberlain. It's a 5-2 lead as Lyman puts it in play. And here is Megan Marone with the serve across, and it is long and out of bounds. So now a 6-2 lead for Lyman as the Raiders will go back to their bench. Marina Scott checks in. Kim Masso checks out. And for the Raiders, Kaysen Grand puts it in play. Here is Chamberlain at the net, and a hard hit ball is across and down from Nissy Vaught, and that will be her first kill of the night. And it's 6-3. Neither team has really been able to dig in serve as the Cubs put it in play. Frankie George with the serve. Lyman cannot move it ahead. They commit the hitting error, and that gives the point to Chamberlain. First time since the opening serve. After Chamberlain lost it, Lyman had an opportunity where they scored 2 in a row and serve. That's the first time that the Cubs have scored consecutive points. Raiders return the serve. Here is Chamberlain at the net. A cross-court shot there is wide and out of bounds off the hands of Sarah Peterson. 7-4 Lyman as the Raiders again will work the side out. Mackenzie Lavadeur in. Max Scott will check out. Lavadeur working from the back row as she pushes it to the back line. Cubs will dig it out as they set at the net. The attack there grazes the net but winds up on the Raiders side. Here's Rayleigh Middleton the other way, and that is in front of the defense and down. They're actually going to call lift there, though, on Lyman. So take the point away from the Raiders. The Cubs have it. Here's Jana Handel serving. Softly to the back row. Vollmer will dig it out as they work it back forward. The set for Skylar blocked. And the defensive play from Chesney Mudsinger. That will be her first of the night. 7-6. Cubs have cut the deficit to 1 as Handel puts it in play. Vollmer will dig it out. It will get set to her. Handel with the dig for Chamberlain, and they can't move it forward. Another hitting error for the Cubs, and the side out will go back to Lyman, and it's 8-6. Rayleigh Middleton to the back row to serve for Lyman. The overhand, a low line drive, dug out back row. Gase Vanderlei as they move it forward. It is Nissy Vaught with the attack across and down. 8-7, side out back to Chamberlain. The senior Nissy Vaught will work the back row as she will put it in play. The overhand. Back row Vollmer. They move it forward. Grand will set. Skylar will attack. Nice dig by Handel. Kept alive there by Chesney Mudsinger, but they cannot move it forward. And again, Chamberlain with another hitting error. And it gives another point to the Raiders, and they continue to work with the advantage. They lead 9-7. Raiders again serving. This is Kim Mousseau, and a long serve that is well out of bounds. 9-8 Lyman. Chamberlain will serve. Back row, it is Sarah Peterson looking to put it in play. Peterson with a line drive serve. Mousseau. Vollmer at the net, cross court. The attack from Kaylee Larson. Dig made by Chamberlain. They'll move it forward, get it to the net, and Frankie George hits it short. 10-8 Lyman. Full rotation is Skylar Vollmer, who served first for the Raiders this evening. She is behind the line to put it in play. Raiders will work with a 10-point lead. Back row, lay along, they work it. Back up front, the attack from Frankie George is long and out of bounds. And another hitting error for Chamberlain. Raiders lead 11-8 as they continue to serve. Max Scott back to the front line for Lyman. Vollmer will serve. Lay along was kind of in no man's land there. Decided to try to make a play on it and couldn't. And for Skylar Vollmer, that will be another ace, her second of this opening set. Raiders all of a sudden back to a 12-8 lead as Vollmer puts it in play. Here is Handel, long, they move it forward. Frankie George with the two-hand push. Vollmer will dig, they'll set it up top to Max Scott, who grazes the net, but is able to get it across and down. For Mac, that is her first kill of the night, 13-8. Raiders have scored the last 4 in a row to extend this lead, and Vollmer's serve this time is airmailed and out of bounds. 13-9 out. Now, side out back to Chamberlain. Chesney Mudsinger puts it in play. The overhand is across. It is Vollmer. Grant moving it forward. It winds up on the Chamberlain side. Cubs will dig it out and set at the net. Two-hand push from Frankie George. Vollmer will set. Scott will try to send it forward and can't. Raiders commit the hitting error. The point will belong to Chamberlain. 13-10 as Chamberlain scores back-to-back points. Chesney Mudsinger, the junior, puts it in play once again. Here are the Raiders as they have to scramble. Annie Brackey will free ball it back. And now the Cubs will dig it out and send it back the other way. Lyman will set it again, and a double hit on the Raiders. They commit the hitting error. That's their 4th of the night. And the Cubs have scored 3 in a row now. 13-11 as we work through set number 1. Mudsinger sends it across. Brackey, Grant, a free ball across. Mudsinger with the bump as they move it forward. The set. Marone sends it the other way. Here are the Raiders back up top. Max Scott to the back row. Mutzinger will dig. Handel moves it forward. Frankie George will clean up the play. And here's Lyman once again. Scott at the net, and that's across. The net is down. With the left hand, Max Scott pushes it through. Second kill of the night for Lyman. 14-11. Raiders out in front by 3 as Lyman will serve once again. Here's Kaylee Larson serving. And at the net, the bump from Chamberlain winds up at the net. Max Scott was there to drop the hammer. 15-11 now. The Raider lead back up to 4. We have seen them lead by 4 on a couple different occasions, but Chamberlain's been able to put together a rally and come back, and they will not here. They get a couple hits on it. So it'll be scored a hitting error for the Cubs and not a service ace for Lyman. But Lyman enjoying their biggest lead at 16-11. Larson puts it in play once again. Again, the bump at the net. Scott tries to kill it, but Chamberlain will dig it out. Near the Raiders. Pushing it the other way. Now Chamberlain will push it back. Lyman will set things up once again. Scott at the net. Hard hit. Marone will block it. And here is the Raiders. They will get it back across. Mutzinger, Handel, Marone across. Dug out by Lyman. They'll set up the net for Scott. And a bad pass there. She couldn't handle it. And the error for Lyman. Or are they going to call a net violation? They're going to call a net violation on Chamberlain. And that is a break for the Raiders. That was not a good pass at the net. Scott had nowhere to go with it. But they're going to call a net violation on Lyman, and now Chamberlain commits another hitting error, and a timeout's going to be taken by the Cubs. 18-11 is our score as we work through the opening set. Lyman is out in front, and we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by Rumen Ag and Pioneer Seeds in Presho. Craig and Logan Rumen proudly support Lyman Raiders athletics and activities. Contact Rumen Ag today for all of your seed, chemical, and crop consulting needs. If you're looking to maximize your yields, Rumen Ag is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Good luck, Raiders. From Craig and Logan Rumen of Rumen Ag Pioneer Seeds in Presho.
Timeouts are brought to you by Integra. They remind you Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative. Lyman and serve, and Kaylee Larson pushes a serve into the net. Hitting error will be the third of the night for Lyman. Still with a 6-point lead, though, as they work here in this opening set. Off the serve of Chamberlain. Lyman will return it back. Here are the Cubs at the net. Jana Handel trying to push to the back row. She will hit it long and out of bounds. So the side out will go back to Lyman. They lead 18, or make it 19-12 as Kaysen Gran puts it in play. Here is Chamberlain, Sarah Peterson. They move it forward. Nessie Vaughn the other way. Back across it comes Lyman. A free ball from Max Scott. Dig again by the Cubs. Chesney Mutzinger cleans it up. And here are the Raiders again trying to work it the other way and can't. They commit the hitting error. And the side out ends for Lyman. It's 19-13. And serving for Chamberlain is the senior Frankie George. The overhand to the back row. Brackey will bump it forward. They set it for Skylar Vollmer, who pushes it across. Along with the dig, back up top. The attack from Vaughn is blocked, but through. And Nissi Vaughn will score the block or the kill. That is her third of the night. Chamberlain trying to put together a run. It's 19-14. Frankie George again serves. Max Scott to the back row. Grand moves it forward. Brackey with the free ball back across. Dig made by George. On the Chamberlain side, they'll set it for Vaughn. Blocked by Max Scott and down. Max Scott with the defensive play, 20-14 as she checks out. Checking back in, Mackenzie Lavendeur. She will serve, and Lyman just 5 points away from a victory in this opening set. Lavendeur with the serve back row. Vanderlei bumps it. They move it forward. Chamberlain pushes it across. Sarah Peterson makes the play. Here is Lyman. Skylar Vollmer attacks. Mutzinger with dig. Peterson again attacks and hits it long and out of bounds. So it's now 21-14. As Lavadeur serves once again, Jana Handel sends it across. Here's Skylar Vollmer the other way. Handel will dig. It's at the net, right into the wheelhouse of Skylar Vollmer, who pushes it down for her first kill of the night. Are they going to call that a lift? They are. They're going to call that for Skylar a hitting error for Lyman, and it's 21-15. Vollmer again with the opportunity. That is a hard hit ball, but Chamberlain digs it out. Nice play by Leia Long as the Cubs send it back. Here's Vollmer again. Dig made by Mutzinger. Chesney will clean it up, and now Lyman will set the play at the net. Vollmer crossed and down from Skylar Vollmer. And for Skylar, that is her first of the night. And it's 22-15. Raiders put it in play once again. On the set, Chesney Mutzinger with the left hand skyhook across. That works down for a kill. And it's 22-16. Side out to Chamberlain. Nissy Vaughn serving. To the back row, Mackenzie Lavadeur as they work it forward to Vollmer. She'll push to the back row. Cubs will dig it out. An errant pass, but an opportunity for Sarah Peterson to push it the other way. She'll get it across. Here is Lyman the other way. The attack from Larson. Dig made by the Cubs. At the net, it's Marone, and Megan will push it through the defense. 22-17 now. And for Megan Marone, her second kill of the night. Nissy Vaughn serving for Chamberlain. Cubs trail by 5 as she loops it across. Here is Grand set for Vollmer. That's across, the dig made. Back to the Lyman side it comes as Chamberlain sends it back on the one-timer. Vollmer again, this time with a rocket shot across and down. It's 23-17, side out to the Raiders, and Marina Scott puts it in play. Marina to the back row. Leia Long will dig as they work it forward. It's Marone the other way, and that is through the block and down. Megan Marone's third kill of the night makes it 23-18. No margin of error for Chamberlain, but they hang tough here in this opening set. They have trailed by as many as 7, but have worked themselves closer here as they trail by just 5. But really, well, they can only give up 2 points. They'll lose this opening set. Here's Lyman working the return to serve. Larson is across. Peterson with the dig. Free ball from Mutzinger is across and down. Not the hardest hit ball you're going to see, but hit them where they weren't. And Mutzinger pushes it across for her second kill of the night. It's 23-19. Sarah Peterson serving again. A low line drive serve. Vollmer is there. It's blocked. Marone makes the defensive play. Megan Marone with the block. It's 23-20 and a timeout taken by Lyman. And timeouts are brought to you by Actegra. Again, we'll pause for 30 seconds and return. This is Regional High School Volleyball from KPLO.
The best place to go for your next family reunion, wedding, or business meeting, or just a getaway is the newly renovated Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center at Cedar Shore. You'll like the new guest experiences and accommodation updates to make your stay even more enjoyable while experiencing our always exceptional hospitality, including DirecTV access in every room. Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center is proud to support the students who participate in all the activities at Chamberlain High School.
Was Heather Williams back at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters. I'm Darren Boyle. 23-20 in set number 1. Both teams have used a timeout as the Raiders try to work return a serve. Acrobatic play by Skylar Vollmer, but dug out by Chamberlain. And then the Cubs, as they get to the net, commit a hitting error. That is their 14th of this set. And now we are at game point. It's 24-20. The serve back to Lyman, and again it's Skylar Vollmer who puts it in play. Van Vollmer will put it into the net. For Lyman, their 5th service error of the night. It will remain game point, but it's 24-21. Here's Chesney Mutzinger serving, and that serve is long, And that will give Lyman the victory in the opening set, 25-21. Our scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out my large selection of new and used equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page or shop online anytime at darrenboylesales.com. We're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec would like to say good luck to everyone competing in this year's school activities. They also invite you to stop in before or after the game for premium diesel, gas, or premium 91 octane to get you back on the road. Their full C-store offers a wide variety of snacks for the family and a large selection of drinks to keep your athletes hydrated. Have fun this school year and stay safe. Halverson Oil is a proud sponsor of the Lyman Raiders and all their activities.
At First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. And they also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain today. First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain, member FDIC. The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco. They'll take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. They're your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco in Chamberlain, Kimball, Platte, and Winter, proud supporters of high school athletes. Visit them online at farmcosd, PHARMCOSD.com.
Well, Lyman will serve as we get the second set underway, and at the net, the attack coming from Chamberlain's Chesney Mutzinger is across and down. 9th kill for Chamberlain so far. The Raiders with 5. Chamberlain's hitting errors have been the difference in this match. 14 of them. They give away points to Lyman, and you just cannot do that and expect to be able to win the match. They hung tough, but wound up losing 25-21. Here as Chamberlain serves, they work it back and forth. The attack coming from the hands of Frankie George is the other way. Here's Max Scott across. Dig made by Mutzinger. Handle. Now George will push the other way, and that's a kill for Frankie. The senior outside hitter scores her first of the night. Chamberlain out in front by a 2-0 score. Cubs 4-19, Raiders 7-16. As the serve will come the other way as the Sarah Peterson putting it in play for Chamberlain. Raiders will work it across in a hurry. Chamberlain with a quick return as well. Max Scott will clean up the play for Lyman, and at the net, Megan Marone tries to hammer it and hits it short. 2-1 is our score, as Lyman is on the scoreboard here in this second set. And for Lyman, Kaylee Larson puts it in play. Here's Frankie George with the return for Lyman. Max Scott at the net for the Raiders. She'll push it across, but a nice dig made by Jana Handel as the Cubs will push it back. Here are the Raiders. They'll set it for Scott again. This time she hits it hard and pushes it across and down. Kill number 4 for Max Scott. It's 2-2. Kaylee Larson, the junior for Lyman, will continue and serve as she pushes the other way. Peterson with the bump for Chamberlain. It winds up on the Lyman side. Here's Max Scott with a two-hand push. Softly across this time, but the Cubs will dig it out. Good play by Sarah Peterson. Lyman with the quick return. Chamberlain back up top. It is Marone the other way. Grand with the dig. Scott to the back row, and that is on the back row and down. Max Scott with kill number 5 for Lyman here in this match so far. 3-2 Lyman. After the Cubs scored the first 2, Chamberlain scores the last 3. And here is Larson with the serve the other way. Again, Chamberlain makes a nice dig, but has to chase it down and really couldn't set a play. They free ball it back across. Chamberlain will attack. Marone with the block. Lyman will dig it back out. Chamberlain back on their side. Marone the other way, trying to get to the back row and hits it long and out of bounds. 4-2 now. The Raiders out in front by 2. As again, Lyman will push the other way. Back row handle. Marone with the free ball moves it forward. Raiders with Skylar Vollmer free balling it back across. And up front it comes. Here's Chamberlain. Set for Frankie George. A pass that she had to reach for, and she had to reach kind of back behind her a little bit, and by doing so, she hits it short, and it's out of bounds, and a hitting error for Chamberlain. 5-2 Lyman. Raiders again with Kaylee Larson serving. Lay along with the bump. They try to move it forward, but no communication on the part of Chamberlain. And after the set, it winds up softly hitting the floor, and that will be a hitting error for Lyman and a point, or a hitting error for Chamberlain and a point for Lyman. Here, the Raiders airmail the serve past the back line. That is their 6th service error of the night. It's 6-3. And now Chamberlain and serve will send across an ace, and that's from Chesney Mutzinger. And that is the first ace of the night for Chamberlain. 6-4 Raiders lead. Chamberlain serving. Mutzinger again to the back row. This time it is long and out of bounds. 7-4. The lead belongs to Lyman, who's scored 6 in a row here. Kason Grand serving. She hits it short. The service error and the side out will go back to Chamberlain. And this is Megan Marone. Overhand the other way. Annie Brackey back row as they move it forward at the net. Trying to get it across Raylene Middleton. She cannot. And even though you've scored 6 in a row, Lyman in the opening set, or in the second set so far, the Raiders have seen Chamberlain battle right back. And now a Megan Marone serve is long and out of bounds. Side out back to Lyman. It's 8-6. So Chamberlain scored the first 2. The Raiders scored the next 6. We have seesawed back and forth, and it's a 2-point game. Now a 1-point game. The serve for Mackenzie Labrador of Lyman is into the net. 8-7. And for Chamberlain, this is Jovi Vandenbosch who will serve. Raiders at the net. Marina Scott attacks to the back row. Mutzinger will dig. Handle will set at the net at Sarah Peterson. She will push it the other way. Brackey with the dig. Vollmer with the free ball back to the Chamberlain side. Cubs will set, and here is Nissi Vod the other way. Dig is made. Back up top it comes. Chamberlain again setting for Vod. Blocked by Vollmer, but down. Nissi Vod for Chamberlain with 4 kills now, and things are tied at 8 apiece. The freshman Jovi Vandenbosch serves as she will push to the back row, and that's an ace. Skylar Vollmer tried to get in position to get in front of that one and bump it forward, but just mishit it. It winds up out of bounds. So an ace, as again it's put in play. Vollmer with the bump. They set it for. Skylar will hammer it across, and a whistle, and a net violation is going to be called on Chamberlain. 19 hitting errors for Chamberlain, and things are tied at 9 apiece as we seesaw back and forth here in set number 2. Here is Rayleigh Middleton serving for Lyman, and an off-balance serve that works across and through, and it's now 10-9 Lyman. The Raiders with their first service ace of this second set. Middleton puts it in play once again. Handle will set for Peterson, who tries to go cross court. Good play made by Mackenzie Labrador. And again, they work at the net and they'll duel. And again, a net violation is going to be called on Chamberlain. An 11-9 score. Advantage Lyman. Raiders will put it in play as again Rayleigh Middleton serves. Here is Chamberlain. Sarah Peterson the other way. Dig made by Labrador. They work it forward. Kaylee Larson the other way. That catches the back row and is down. Kaylee Larson's first kill of the night makes it 12-9 Lyman. And again, Lavadeur will put it in play. Nissi Vaught with the attack back row. Raiders working to move it forward. Marina Scott trying to work it back the other way, and she hits it out of bounds, ending the Raiders' scoring run, making it a 2-point game. 12-10 Lyman. Jana Handel serving. The overhand is across. Brackey back row. Grand moves it forward to Vollmer. A two-hand push is across. Along with the dig, they work it forward to Nissi Vaught. She will attack. Back to the Lyman side it comes. Kaysen Grand pushes the other way, and Chamberlain can't handle it. They try to make the play on it, but it's kind of out of everybody's reach. So it's a kill for Kaysen Grand. It does not have to be hit hard to count as a kill, just placed well, and that play was. It's 13-10 Lyman. Here's Chamberlain trying to put together a rally. A nice attack from Sarah Peterson. Dig made. Marina Scott has to push it over the net. Gets it over the net and down. She was just trying to get it to the net. It was her third. It was the third hit for Lyman. It catches the net, spins over the top, and drops straight down. And for Marina, that is her first kill of the night. 14-10 Lyman. Here is Chamberlain. Nissi Vaught with the attack. She catches the back row, and for Nissi, that is her fifth kill of the night. 14-10. Side out back to Chamberlain, who trails by 3. It will be Vaught to the back row, the senior, with the overhand across. Brackey, Gran, Vollmer. The push the other way. Mutzinger is going to be called for a lift. She wasn't expecting it, wasn't ready for it, and they're going to call her for the lift, and that is another hitting error for Chamberlain. And another point for Lyman, and now the officials, just talking to Chesney Mutzinger, wants a little clarification. And they will give, well, the decision's going to stand. It will be a point for Lyman as they work it forward at the net. And Chamberlain cannot get it across, and it's 16-11. And the Raiders, with this rally here, a little bit of a scoring run after we were tied at 9. Actually, we were tied at 10. Lyman on a scoring run, and they will continue to work the scoring run here. Another hitting error by Chamberlain. 17-11 Raiders. And Lyman trying to get a couple extra bonus points. You heard in our conversation with Callie Houchin, a couple extra seeding points may help them as far as things are concerned. I think it's important as Chamberlain again hits it wide and out of bounds. And are going to take a timeout. But I think as much as anything for Lyman, they just want to be able to continue to be playing good volleyball, and they are down the home stretch of the season. 18-11 Raiders here in set number 2. We'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Access Health, Presho and Kennebec welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Good luck this season, athletes, from Access Health, Presho and Kennebec, assuring access to quality health care.
Timeouts are brought to you by Agtegra. They remind you Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. Skylar Vollmer serving for the Raiders. Here is Chamberlain, who really need to get something going here. Chesney Mutzinger with the attack. Dig made by Lyman. The Raiders set it forward and set for Max Scott, who will push it across and down. That's her 6th kill of the night. And it is 19-11 Lyman. Skylar Vollmer in serve. And the shot is across. Here is Leah Long with the bump. They move it forward. Megan Marone clears it up. Set at the net for Lyman. Kaylee Larson with the attack, and that is across and down. Kaylee Larson's 2nd kill of the night. 20-11. The lead belongs to Lyman. The ball gets away for a moment. Now we're set to go. And Skylar Vollmer will again put it in play. To the back row it comes. Chamberlain with the bump. Handel will set at the net for Marone, who pushes it to the back row. And Hits it long and out of bounds. 21-11. There has been a few of those situations where Chamberlain has made the correct play, the bump, set, spike, if you will. But the spike has been a little long here as they work from north to south here at the Lyman Gardens. As again, the Cubs try to work it across and hit it short this time. And it's 22-11. The Raiders with an 11-point advantage. And it has been a 12-1 scoring run as we were tied at 10 not that long ago, it seems. Mutzinger with the return across for Chamberlain. Here is Lyman, and the attack across and down from Kaylee Larson. 23-11. As Skylar Vollmer will again look to put it in play. The overhand is across. Here is Chamberlain. Handle, Mutzinger. Back across it comes. Kim Masso with the dig. The set for Max Scott. She will push it across. Here's Chamberlain. Handle will set. The attack the other way wide from Sarah Peterson and out of bounds. Game point at 24-11. Skylar Vollmer will continue to serve. And the serve is across. Long back row. Handle with the set for Mutzinger, and she hits it short, and that will give Lyman the victory in set number 2 by 25-11 score. And our scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at My Lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. We expect a new Morris Hayhiker in here about any day. So if you're in the market for a new Morris Hayhiker this year, we will have one. And you'll hear about it at the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page. Halftime report from the folks at Buy Right Seed is next. We're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the North. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
Car Swap Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chamberlain wants you. That's right. They want you. They're looking for a sales manager, finance manager, sales staff, technicians, service writers, service managers, and lube techs, offering great pay and benefits package, including paid time off and 401k. For more information on how to join the Car Swap Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram team in Chamberlain, give John a call at 605-234-5584, 605-234-5584.
At Titan Machinery, they know that maintaining your equipment's health keeps it running at peak performance. That's why they carry genuine Case IH lubricants, filters, and batteries for your total maintenance solutions. Achieve longer service intervals and higher performance with OEM lubricants. Maximize your machine's efficiency with Case IH approved filters, and depend on their quick-starting batteries designed to handle extreme vibrations and temperatures. Visit Titan Machinery today and purchase genuine Case IH lubricants, filters, and batteries to get the most out of your investments.
Well, we start out set number 3, a must-win for Chamberlain, and they start out with a block from Chesney Mutzinger, her second of the night. Chamberlain with a 1-0 lead as they serve here, and the serve grazes the net and is across for an ace for Sarah Peterson. Third ace of the night for Chamberlain. It is a 13-12 kill advantage for Lyman, which doesn't seem like a big deal considering Lyman has won both sets so far. Another ace across from Sarah Peterson. But when you look at this thing, the statistics, 23 hitting errors for Chamberlain, just 9 for Lyman. And that really is the stat in this ball game. Chamberlain has set plays up but has not been able to execute, and that has given the Raiders a 2-0 lead. The Raiders working back and forth with Chamberlain. Cubs will clean it out. Jana Handel with a nice play. Here's Skylar Vollmer at the net. She will push it to the back row, and she gets it across and down. Skylar Vollmer's third kill of the night. Raiders are on the board here in set number 3. It is 3-1 Chamberlain. And Lyman with Skylar Vollmer puts it in play. Handle back row. Mutzinger moves it forward at the net. It is Joby Vandenbosch that attacks. Here's Lyman the other way. Max Scott across. Mutzinger with the dig. Back the other way it comes as Chamberlain cleans it up. Here's Skylar Vollmer pushing to the back row. And that two-hand push is across and down. Chamberlain scores the first 3. Now Lyman has scored the last 2. And the Raiders will continue to work in serve. 3-2 Chamberlain. Skylar Vollmer again will serve as she pushes to the back row. Handle long, Vandenbosch. Back across to the Lyman side. Set for Kaylee Larson. She will send it across. Chamberlain will dig it out. Set at the net for Vandenbosch. She'll push it the other way. Annie Brackey will dig. Back up top it is Kaylee Larson. And Kaylee will push it across and down. 3-3 now as the Raiders try to get the lead back. Lyman, the number 6 overall seed, even some bonus points, probably will not allow them to catch Potter County, but it will secure that number 6 seed in the region. Now Chamberlain will make a play. Joby Vandenbosch pushing the other way. That is her first kill of the night. And on the Chamberlain side, as we look at their postseason, which will probably start next Monday night, Chamberlain will be the number 9 seed in the region as Chesney Mutzinger serves an ace across. Chamberlain will have to travel to Sanborn Central Woonsocket. Win or lose here, they will be the 9 seed. They'll travel to Sanborn Central Woonsocket for a play-in game to get to be the 8th seed in the region and get to take on top seed statewide in Wagner. Here's a Max Scott attack that's across and down for a kill for Lyman, and it's 5-4 Chamberlain. As Lyman will work the serve, this is Kaylee Larson, and that serve grazes the net, and it's an ace. "5-5 now is our score for the Raiders, their 4th ace of the night. As Larson will look to serve it once again. To the back row, Mutzinger with the bump. Handle with the set, but at the net. Missed it by about a foot, and it gave an opportunity for Max Scott to bump it down. That is her 8th kill of the night. 6-5 Lyman as they have the lead back. Raiders have won by scores of 25-21 and 25-11. The Raiders will put it in play once again. Chamberlain will push it back, and that is going to be a kill for Chesney Mutzinger. Mutzinger's 4th of the night. Megan Marone to the back row to serve for the Cubs. The push is across. Vollmer, Gran, set for Scott. She'll push away from the defense. Cubs will dig it out and try to move it forward and can't. It sticks in the net, and it will be another hitting error. 7-6 Lyman. Raiders will go to the back row as Kaysen Gran serves. That was a low serve across. The Cubs will slow things down and two-hand push it back across. Now the Cubs will set a play. It's handled to Vandenbosch. Cross-court shot there. The Raiders will dig it out. They'll set it. Rayleigh Middleton the other way. Chamberlain at the net. Nissy Vod across. Raiders will dig it out. Annie Brackey with a free ball back to the Chamberlain side. Vandenbosch across. Brackey with the dig. Gran will set for Max Scott. The power shot is across and down from the freshman. And it is 8-6. The Raiders with a 2-point advantage now. In front of a raucous crowd here. Several members of the student body of Chamberlain. Several of the student body from Lyman as well. It has been loud in here all night long. A fun atmosphere to play in for both of these teams. Here's a Max Scott attack that is across and down, and for Mac that is kill number 10, and it is 9-6. And here is Kaysen Gran once again serving. Chamberlain, a little disorganized here, but Sarah Peterson will push it across. Marina Scott with the dig. Max Scott with the attack. Sarah Peterson will dig it out. Chamberlain at the net. Nissy Vod the other way. Vollmer will dig. Gran will set. Scott attacks but hits it wide and out of bounds. And for Lyman, that ends the scoring run and is their 10th hitting error of the night. 9-7 Raiders lead. And for the Cubs, Joby Vandenbosch serves, and that serve is wide on and out of bounds. 10-7. As Lyman leads, the Raiders will send Mackenzie Labrador in. Max Scott will check out. And Mackenzie Labrador will serve. As the over-the-top shot comes across at the net, they'll battle Nissi Vod the other way. Lyman will dig. They'll set for Rayleigh Middleton. And she tries to push it across, but hits it short. Hitting error Lyman, point for Chamberlain. It's 10-8 Raiders as we work in set number 3. And for Chamberlain, it is Jana Handel serving. And that serve over the head of Skylar Vollmer. She thought it was going to go long. Instead, it hits the back line and is an ace. 10-9. Raiders lead. As Handel puts it in play once again, here's Vollmer with it. It is blocked, but down on the Chamberlain side. Skylar Vollmer with kill number 5. 11-9. Raiders back out in front by 2. Rayleigh Middleton serving, and that serve will go into the net. Middleton will check out. Annie Brackey will check back in. Nissi Vod serving for Chamberlain. Nissi puts it in play. A looping serve that is long and out of bounds. And it's 12-10. Marina Scott serves. That serve grazes the net. Chamberlain having trouble trying to get it across. They will, and that is a kill for Leia Long. The libero with her back to the net sends it across from the back row, and it drops and is through. And it counts just the same. 12-11, Lyman by 1 as the Raiders get Cubs get the side out. Sarah Peterson puts it in play. Lyman will set it up for Skylar Vollmer, who pushes it across and down in a hurry. 13-11 Lyman. As Vollmer will work to the back row to serve, Max Scott checks into the ball game, the match. She will work to the front row once the floor official Bev Ball gives them permission to do so. Somehow, some way, with a little piece of paper that fits in the palm of her hand, she's able to keep track of all of this. As Chamberlain works the return of serve at the net. Good shot from Marone. Raiders make a nice dig as they work it back. Here's Chamberlain again. Vandenbosch with the attack left side. Hits it long and out of bounds. 14-11 Lyman. As Skylar Vollmer will again put the serve in play. To the back row handle. The dig winds up on the Raiders side. Lyman will set it up. Max Scott trying to hammer it. She hits it long and out of bounds. 14-12. Lyman's lead is 2. Here's Chesney Mutzinger. And that serve is long and out of bounds. And like clockwork, substitutions come back in. Rayleigh Middleton in. Annie Brackey will check out. Raiders will serve with Kaylee Larson, and she will send across an ace. Her second ace of the night. The Raiders with a 4-point lead now at 16-12 as they try to pull off the 3-game sweep. And here is Larson. A hard hit ball, but into the net, and a service error for the Raiders. 16-13, Lyman leads. Chamberlain with the senior Megan Marone serving. And that serve is bumped by the Raiders. Middleton will clean it up. Good play by Chamberlain as they work it forward. Marone with the free ball across. Here is Lyman with the set for Max Scott. She'll push the other way. Mutzinger will dig. The set for Vandenbosch. She'll push to the back row and hits it long and out of bounds. 17-13. Side out back to the Raiders as Marina Scott checks in. And Kim Massot will check out. And for the Raiders, Kaysen Grand will serve as she dumps it back across. Here is Chamberlain at the net. Nissy Vod the other way. And that's across and down. And that is about as clean an offensive play as Chamberlain has had all night long. Bump set spike, and they pass to Vod, who was on the move, and she was able to put some velocity on it as she pushed it across. 17-14. Here is Lyman working the return. Marina Scott hits it short. The Cubs score 2 in a row. It's now 17-15 Lyman. Jovi Vandenbosch serving again. Here is Brackey. The set by Grant. Vollmer from the back row. That is long and out of bounds. Hitting error for the Raiders. Chamberlain has scored 3 in a row now. And Jovi Vandenbosch will continue to serve as she loops it across. It is Brackey, Middleton. They can't push it the other way. I'm going to score that an ace because that bump back row was really hard to handle for Lyman. And we're tied at 17 and a timeout taken by the Raiders. Let's pause for 30 seconds and return on KPLO.
When you're busy taking in all the area school activities, remember, you'll find one stop with more to offer. You guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Oklahoma. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260 in Oklahoma, including Arby's for quality quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store, and we have an all-new car wash at the West 40. We're proud to support our area young people on this broadcast of the Chamberlain Cubs. Have a great year from West 40 Food and Fuel in Oklahoma.
With Heather Williams at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. 17-17 is our score in set number 3. Lyman up 2-0. Chamberlain needs the 3rd set for the match to continue, the final match of the regular season for both of these teams. Served by Chamberlain, returned by Lyman. The Cubs will attack it back as Sarah Peterson makes the play. Here's Rayleigh Middleton for Lyman. Diving attempt and diving dig made by Leah Long. Here's Jana Handel the other way. And that is across and down. Jana Handel will score the kill. That's her first of the night. Chamberlain bout in front now. It's 18-17. Vandenbosch will serve once again. Brackey back row. It is Grand to Vollmer. A 2-hand shove the other way. Chamberlain trying to keep it alive. They hit it 3 times, but it goes out of bounds. A lot of hustle, but just very hard when you're having to move that quickly to be able to hit it accurately, and the Cubs hit it wide and out of bounds. Things are tied at 18-all. And here is Mackenzie Lavador serving. And she will hit it long and out of bounds. Service error for Lyman, side out back to Chamberlain, and here is Jana Handel, the junior, trying to help Chamberlain add to the lead. The overhand to Annie Brackey. Grand will set for Vollmer. That is a cross. Dug out by the Cubs. Nissy Vod with a free ball the other way and a whistle and a net violation. They're actually going to call it a 4th hit on Chamberlain. Cubs want a tip, but they're not going to get the call. We are tied at 19, and now Chamberlain will see Lyman serve, and Rayleigh Middleton with a serve that goes into the net. 20-19, Chamberlain leads. This is the senior Nissy Vod who puts it in play. Skylar Vollmer back row. Marina Scott the other way to Vollmer, who pumps it over the top of the defense and down. Skylar Vollmer with an intermediate attack there that goes across and down. We're tied at 20. And for the Raiders, this is Marina Scott serving, and that serve goes into the net. 21-20. Chamberlain with the lead. Again, Chamberlain needs to win this set to keep this match going. Sarah Peterson serving. That serve grazes the net, but the Raiders will dig it out. And then Skylar Vollmer attacks and hits it long and out of bounds. 15 hitting errors now for Lyman, as that total starting to creep up for both of these teams. 22-20. Sarah Peterson serving. as Kaylee Larson sends it back for Lyman. Cubs will set the play at the net. Megan Marone over the top of the defense, and that is a kill for Megan. 4th kill of the night, and another time. Well, we're going to have a timeout taken by Lyman. Yes, we will. And the Raiders find themselves down 23-20, and Chamberlain not having the hitting errors in this 3rd set, and it shows as they are on their way to picking up a set victory here. Again, we'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
First Dakota is giving away new Ford F-150s to celebrate 150 years as a South Dakota bank. We owe it to the countless customers who have trusted us with their banking since 1872. And we want to say thanks by giving back. Click the banner to nominate someone you know to win a new Ford pickup, or go to firstdakota.com/150. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
23-20, Chamberlain leads as Lyman works with the return of serve here. They can't get it across. A hitting error for Lyman gets Chamberlain to game point. They lead 24-20. And here is Sarah Peterson trying to serve it out. And that serve is across. Here is Annie Brackey. Set for Skylar Vollmer. The 2-hand push kept alive and out of bounds. And a point for the Raiders. Skylar Vollmer's 8th kill of the night. As Mackenzie Labrador will check out, Max Scott will check back into the front row, and Skylar Vollmer will serve for the Raiders, and a service error for Lyman will give Chamberlain the victory, 25-21 in set number 3. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page or shop online anytime at DarrenBoyleSales.com. We'll take a break. We'll come back with set number 4. We'll try to break for 2 minutes on KPLO.
Stop into C&D of Chamberlain and let them help you get prepared for the busy season ahead. Schedule your service appointment with the experts at C&D and make sure your equipment is in top shape to keep you in the field and ahead of the game. C&D is your local John Deere dealer, here to provide you with top quality service, parts, and equipment. Learn more or schedule an appointment online today at DeereEquipment.com. That's DEER Equipment.com.
Real tractors are green.
One thing I don't miss about football, the workouts. Hi folks, this is RF Bowie, the owner of the Gus Stops and Bowie Foods. I have a lot of great memories playing football for the St. Mary's Cardinals and BHSU Yellow Jackets. The legendary Green Bay Packers coach Vince Lombardi said, "If you cheat on the practice field, you'll cheat in the game. If you cheat in the game, you'll cheat the rest of your life. Always give your best and good luck from Gus Stop Convenience Stores and Bowie Foods, where you'll spend less and eat better."
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Just take a second to think about it. Not pretty, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help with all of your disposal needs, whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container. Byrie Brothers will help you with whatever you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call them today.
Well, we start set number 4. The Raiders in serve. An attack from Max Scott is across and down, her 11th kill on the night, the 25th for the Raiders. And Lyman scores first, leading 1-0 in set number 4. Here is Chamberlain as they work to return a serve across. Megan Marone on the move, pushes it across and down, her 5th kill of the night. And that ties things at 1 apiece. We talked about hitting errors for Chamberlain. It has been a big stat, 33 of them in the match so far to just 16 for Lyman. But Chamberlain played much better volleyball, were a lot more aggressive at the net in that 3rd set, and that allowed them to get the victory. We'll see if that aggressiveness continues as Megan Marone attacks. Raiders dig it back out, and now Chamberlain trying to work it forward as Marone will clean it up, and that's 4 hits on Chamberlain. And that will be a hitting error, and the Raiders will prevail and score the point. 2-1. The lead belongs to Lyman. Side out to the Raiders. And Lyman will work with Kaylee Larson. The junior will serve. And that serve grazes the net and is down for an ace. For Kaylee, her third of the night. I think it's the second time tonight that she has served. It grazes the net and drops straight down on the Chamberlain side and just makes it very hard for Chamberlain to do much with it. As the Cubs work the return on the one-timer. Chamberlain, Raiders the other way. Here is Chamberlain at the net. Vandenbosch, attacks for the Cubs. Here's Lyman across with a two-hand push from Skylar Vollmer. Now Jana Handel back the other way. The Raiders will set. Here's Max Scott across. Leah Long will dig, and that is short. And a hitting error will give the point to Lyman. They now lead 4-1. And the serve from Kaylee Larson is into the net. And for the Raiders, their 15th hitting error of the night. They had 6 hitting errors in that third set, and that allowed, well, there were just several things. Service errors, a few more hitting errors for Lyman in that third set that allowed Chamberlain to get the victory. Now Chamberlain needs to win this fourth set as an attack from Joby Vandenbosch doesn't clear the net. So a hitting error there, and it's 5-2 Lyman. Kason Grand puts it in play. Nice hustle play from Leah Long. There's another one of them serves that grazes the net, but Long's able to clean it up and send it back. Here's Lyman the other way. Rayleigh Middleton with the attack across and through. And that will be her first of the night. 6-2. The lead belongs to the Lyman Raiders. Here's Kason Grand with the serve across. Peterson back row. Handle forward to Marone. Megan attacks it across. Danny Brackey will dig. Back up top at Skylar Vollmer, and the two-hand push is out of bounds. Hitting error Lyman. Point for Chamberlain. It's 6-3 Raiders. And to the back row for Lyman, it's Megan Marone. Marone with the push the other way. Max Scott back row as they work it back forward, and some miscommunication on the part of the Raiders. There were 2 players there. The old I got it, you take it play where nobody had it. And it's 6-4 Lyman. Their lead down to 2 as Chamberlain puts it in play again, and there's an ace for Megan Marone. Megan's first of the night. It's 6-5 now. As Marone will work here with the serve. Vollmer back row for Lyman. They move it forward, a bad pass. Annie Brackey has to clean up the play for the Raiders. Here is Chamberlain. Jana Handel trying to attack and hits it short and into the net. 7-5 now. The advantage to Lyman as Max Scott will stay in the back stay in and move to the back row and serve. Chamberlain trying to move it forward and can't. And another hitting error for Chamberlain. The Raiders out in front now 8-5. Scott to the back row. Long with the bump. Mutzinger, Nissi Vod across and down. Nissi Vod with 7 kills for Chamberlain. Side out back to the Cubs, and it's 8-6. And for Chamberlain, kind of how it's been all season as we've seen them early and now see them later in the season. They play good volleyball at times, but just not able to consistently continue to keep strings going, and they'll commit another hitting error here. But that third set against Lyman here tonight, probably some of the best volleyball they've played all year. Grace Vanderlei checks in. The Raiders, leading by 3, will send Annie Brackey back row to serve. She will put it in play. Lay along, Jana Handel, Nissi Vod. That's a crossed and down, and again, bump set spike. It doesn't get much easier than that. 9-7. Raiders lead, side out to Chamberlain, and here's Jana Handel. The serve the other way. Raiders will dig it out. Here's Skylar Vollmer the other way, and it's over the top of the defense and down. 10-7 Lyman. Marina Scott will serve for the Raiders. And she will send a fastball across. Here is Chamberlain having to play it off the ceiling. Chesney Mudsinger trying to set it. And it comes off the ceiling and straight down. A tough bounce, but it'll be scored a hitting error, and the Raiders will score the point, and it's 11-7. Marina Scott puts it in play once again. Now Chesney Mudsinger mishits it. 12-7 Lyman. As Marina Scott will continue in serve. Offline serve that does get across, lay along with the bump. They move it forward. Sarah Peterson the other way. Two players collide. Lyman sets the play though. Kaylee Larson hits it wide and out of bounds. Point for Chamberlain. 12-8. Lyman leads. Nissy Vod will serve as Megan Marone will check out, or check in for Chamberlain. Lay Along will check out of the contest for the moment for the Cubs. As Nissy Vod puts it in play. Labrador moving it forward. Kaylee Larson, cross-court shot, out of bounds. 12-9, the Raider lead at 4. Nissy Vod serving again for Chamberlain. Over the top it comes. Here is Lyman. Brackey, Gran, Fulmer. She's going to be called for a lift. Another hitting error for Lyman. That is their third of this set. 19 for the match. And it's 12-10. Vod puts it in play. That serve is long and out of bounds. And the scoring run for Chamberlain ends at 3. 13-10 Lyman. Max Scott back up front. Mackenzie Labrador will check out. And here's Skylar Vollmer putting it in play for the Raiders. Peterson set at the net. This is Mutzinger the other way. Chesney with the attack that's across and down. 13-11. One and done on the side out for the Raiders. And it will be Peterson to the back row for Chamberlain. Senior for the Cubs, Sarah Peterson with the serve across, and it's an ace. That one had kind of a funny spin from my vantage point here at the Lyman Gardens. Of course, I'm above the stage area, and Peterson serving to my direction. That one had just some sort of a little bit of a different side spin on it that was really hard to read, and it goes across. This time Lyman sets it up and sends it back. Here is Chamberlain the other way, and the attack from Joby Vandenbosch is offline and out of bounds. Side out back to Lyman. The Raiders lead by a 14-12 score. And for Lyman, this is Kaylee Larson. And Larson with the serve across. Sarah Peterson made a play on it, bounced off the top of the net and back. Chesney Mutzinger couldn't reach it. And for Kaylee Larson, that's an ace. That will be her fourth of the night. 15-12 Lyman. Larson again puts it in play. Here is Chamberlain, who needs to get into rhythm a little bit. Megan Marone across. Max Scott with the dig. Grand now. It is Kim Musso making the play. And back up top it is Chamberlain. Blocked by Max Scott. Cubs will send it back, and it is down. The attack from Sarah Peterson catches the back line. 15-13 Lyman, but the side out back to Chamberlain. Chesney Mutzinger puts it in play as she pushes to the back row. Vollmer. Now Middleton, Rayleigh with a looping shot the other way. It catches the back line and is a kill. (16-13). Lyman leads by 3. Kason Gran, Mutzinger up top, Marone. She will attack and hits it long and out of bounds. 17-13 Lyman as the Raiders will continue and serve. Kason Gran puts it in play. Here's the Cubs attacking. Joby Vandenbosch the other way. Raiders will put it up front. Here's Max Scott. Dug out. Free ball from Leah Long of Chamberlain is back the other way. Skylar Vollmer will dig. The set for Max Scott. Dug out by Sarah Peterson. Chamberlain will set it. It's Marone the other way. Marina Scott with the dig. Max Scott will send it back. Here is Chamberlain. They will push it back the other way at the net. Dug out will duel. It's Max Scott the other way, and she gets it over the top of the block and down. Max Scott with kill number 12, and it's 18-13. Kaysen Grand serving once again. Sarah Peterson back row. And here is Chamberlain. Jovi Vandenbosch sends it back the other way. Lyman at the net. Rayleigh Middleton. Dig made by Mutzinger, but nobody there to move it forward. Rayleigh Middleton will be scored the kill. That is her third of the night, and a timeout, Chamberlain. 19-13, Lyman leads in set number 4. And again, we'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Chamberlain Ready Mix has been serving the Chamberlain area since 1952, providing outstanding customer service on any job. With 8 radio dispatch trucks, you can rest assured they'll have your concrete there on time when you need it. Chamberlain Ready Mix can handle any ready mix task with their concrete pumping service, whether it's delivery for a basement, road, or any other concrete need. For all of your ready mix needs, contact Chamberlain Ready Mix today, 734-5741, 734-5741.
19-13 is our score. Lyman trying to pick up the victory here. The last regular season match for both of these teams. An ace from Kaysen Grand is sent across. 20-13 now. Stay with us during the post game. The big play of the game from Golden Buffalo. CHS River Plains brings us our player of the game. We'll announce all of it during our post-game report. Now, some miscommunication on the part of Lyman. Marina Scott with the dig, but there was nobody there to move it forward. And the hitting error for Lyman will give the point to Chamberlain. The Cubs trail by 6. It is 20-14 as Megan Marone gets the volleyball and moves to the back row. She will put it in play. And the overhand is long and out of bounds. For Chamberlain, their 10th hitting error of the night. Max Scott to the back row for the Raiders, as she will push it the other way. Lay along back row. Jana Handel with a free ball back across. Max Scott will dig. They will set it up top for Skylar Vollmer over the top of the defense, and a whistle, and they're going to call it direct on Skylar Vollmer, and it will be a hitting error for Lyman. Trying to use the cup hand, turn of the wrist, trying to direct the ball as opposed to hitting it. As Chamberlain serves, here's Skylar Vollmer, and she tries to put it across, but hits it into the net and short. It's 21-16. Back-to-back points scored now by Chamberlain as Jovi Vandenbosch puts it in play. The freshman will work it across. Brackey, now Grand, on the set, pushes it to the Chamberlain side. Here's an attack blocked by Skylar Vollmer. Skylar makes the defensive play. Side out to Lyman. It's 22-16. Back in for Chamberlain, Grace Vanderlei as Megan Marone checks out. Annie Brackey serving for the Raiders as Chamberlain works the other way, and then a diving play made there by Kaylee Larson, and she's able to get it across and down for a kill. And it's 23-16. Brackey again serving. They push to the back row, and that's an ace. Match point at 24-16. The Raiders trying to pick up victory number 8 in the season as the student body is on their feet. Brackey serves. Chamberlain trying to push it across. They will. It is Larson. Up top, Skylar Vollmer, and they can't. Will play on. Hitting error for Lyman will give the point to Chamberlain. It's 24-17, but still match point. Jana Handel serving. Back row, Skylar Vollmer. Kaysen Grand will set for Vollmer, who will push back row. Long will dig it out. Handel sends it the other way, and it's across and down. Jana Handel with kill number 4, 24-18. Again, it is match point. Jana Handel for Chamberlain again will serve. The overhand back to Skylar Vollmer. It is Grant to Vollmer, and she hits it short. Hitting error Lyman, 24-19. Raiders lead, and again, it is match point. Jana Handel serving. Back row to Rayleigh Middleton. Kaysen Grand will set. Kaylee Larson the other way. That is across and down, and that will give Lyman the victory, 25-19 in 3. Lyman wins the match tonight. Scoreboard brought to you by Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page. Shop online anytime at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Our post-game report is next. You're listening to coverage of regional high school volleyball from KPLO. We're back in 3 minutes.
For the biggest and best selection of hunting and fishing supplies and food and gas all in one stop, it's Oasis Pump and Pack Sinclair in Oklahoma. Use your Dino Pay app to save money on every tank of gas. Oasis Pump and Pack offers the largest cold beverage offerings in the region, and they're your home for hot stuffed pizza, food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and grab-and-go snacks. Open daily 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oasis Pump and Pack in Oklahoma, proud of our area students and their participation in the many school activities that enrich all our lives.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. KPLO 94.5 Reliance Chamberlain, 100.5 Pierre Fort Pierre. Be safe, drive smart.
It's harvest time, and C&B, your local John Deere dealer, is here to help you get in the field and keep you going all season long. As your partner in agriculture, you can turn to C&B to find new and used John Deere equipment, to find parts, or to schedule service and inspections on your equipment. Stop into C&B Chamberlain or visit DeereEquipment.com to view current inventory and learn about available discounts and promotions. That's DEERE Equipment.com.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art, and drama, and the many other activities in our schools. Kimball Livestock Exchange in Kimball congratulates everyone that contributes and competes. We're proud of you all and happy to support the many activities in our schools. Kimball Livestock Exchange has a sale every Tuesday. For sale information or to consign, call the barn at 778-6211.
Is your truck or fleet insurance a one-size-fits-all approach? The commercial line agents at Fisher Rounds & Associates know that each company fleet, owner-operator, or ag producer has unique coverage needs. We understand all the risks and liabilities, so we can create a customized policy that ensures you are fully covered. We're at your service, at your side. Fisher Rounds & Associates, serving your truck insurance needs with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Rapid City, Sioux Falls, and Watertown.
Wagner Auto Company, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre, is your transportation headquarters in central South Dakota. With a great selection of new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, and a large selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. View their entire inventory at WagnerAuto.com. Experience the Wagner Auto difference for yourself by letting them help you with your next set of wheels. Wagner Auto Company in Pierre.
One place to go.
Car Swap Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Chamberlain has a large selection of Ram trucks on the lot. If you're looking for a 1500, they have it. A 2500, they have it. If you're looking for a Bighorn, Rebel, or Laramie, they have it. Some with up to $4,000 in savings. In the market for a new Jeep? They have Jeep Renegades, Compass, Cherokee, and Wagoneer models on the lot. View their inventory at CarswapChrysler.com. That's Car Swap Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Chamberlain.
With Heather Williams back at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Post-game underway as both of these teams close out the regular season, and we talk about a victory for the Lyman Raiders in 4. They win this match by scores of 25-21, 25-11. Chamberlain comes back and wins the third set 25-21 to keep this match going. But Lyman wins that fourth set and gets the victory here, 25-19 in that fourth set. Lyman closes out their season 8-16, and with the loss, Chamberlain drops to 4-20. You do a little quick math in this in this match, try to break things down statistically. Both teams with 9 service aces, 3 blocks for Chamberlain, 2 for Lyman. The Raiders with the kill advantage 32-24 over Chamberlain, but in the end, Lyman had 17 hitting errors or service errors tonight to just 10 for Chamberlain. And you break it all down and it comes down to the hitting errors. This match was closely played through 4 sets, and when it was all said and done, using the plus math when you win and minus when you lose, Lyman wins the first match 25-21. There's 4. They win the second set 25-11. That's 13. So that's 17. And Chamberlain wins the third set 25-14. So you take 4 away from 17. It's 13. 25-19. Lyman wins the third set by 6. The difference of 19 points there. 43 hitting errors for Chamberlain. 24 for 19. 24 in the night for Lyman. That is a difference of 19. And those hitting errors really, when Chamberlain had runs, and they had a few of them in the match tonight, they would have an unfortunate error, a bad pass that would result in a net play, which just resulted in Lyman being able to get the serve back and gain momentum after Chamberlain kind of took it away for a moment or two. And that has been, that's how things worked out here tonight. Is again, Chamberlain closing out the season. They will be the number 9 overall seed. They will play Mount Vernon Plankington next Monday night, as they will play them. I believe it will probably be in Woonsocket. Well, I guess I'm not exactly sure, but they will play Sanborn Central Woonsocket on Halloween night. Win that match, you will move on, and you will play Wagner on Tuesday night. And again, Wagner, the top seed, the number 1 overall seed as far as the State A field is concerned. Lyman with the victory here, 8-16 on the season. They know they will be the number 6 overall seed. Probably will go to Ipswich on Tuesday night in their opening round matches in Region 6B, but things will have to all get sorted out. Of course, Chamberlain and Lyman in new regions this year due to realignment, so some different travel, some different venues to play in, and we wish both of these teams best of luck as far as the postseason is concerned. For us, we have not made our plan yet. We'll see how things sort out after tomorrow. We'll make our plan on what direction we will be going in the next week as far as postseason volleyball is concerned. And when we know, you'll know. And we will have volleyball for you next week, next Tuesday and Thursday here on KPLO. Postgame continues as we talk about the big play of the game. It's brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo.
The KPLO Sports Big Play of the Game is brought to you by your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, where you can play big. The Golden Buffalo Casino is proud of all our area youth and all of their accomplishments in activities. Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, is a proud sponsor of KPLO Sports Big Play of the Game.
Well, we look at the big plays in this match, and both teams came out. We had a very tightly contested opening set, which was eventually won by Lyman 25-21. Chamberlain comes out and gets the lead early in set number 2, but then Lyman, they come out and score 6 in a row as we work through the single digits of that second set, and that allowed Lyman to go on and win that second set 25-11. And that is our big play of the game, and it's brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo. And finally, on our post game, it is the announcement. It is the announcement of our player of the game. Our player of the game announcement is brought to you by the folks at CHS River Plains.
You ask, we listen. CHS River Plains now has grain marketing at the farm gate. Barb Gorjuski and Jason Euchre are hitting the country providing grain buying services where it's convenient for you. So whether you prefer to call and talk to our grain marketers or have the origination team come to you, we'll be there. We can help build a marketing plan, execute a current plan, and help decide when it's the best time and way to sell your crop so it's right for your operation and your bottom line. CHS River Plains, making it as convenient as possible to build a successful marketing plan for your specific needs.
Well, let's look at the player of the game nominees tonight. On the Chamberlain side, they were led by the senior Nissi Vaught, who had 8 kills tonight. Chesney Mutzinger with 5 kills, 2 blocks, and 2 service aces. 5 kills, 1 block, and 1 ace for Megan Marone as well in the match for Chamberlain. On the Lyman side, Kaylee Larson with 6 kills, 4 service aces, 9 kills on the night for Skylar Ballmer. But our player of the game, Max Scott, the 6-foot freshman, with 12 kills. She is our CHS River Plains player of the game. We'll have more volleyball action for you tomorrow night on KPLO. We will be in Miller, the regular season finale for both the Miller Rustlers and Highmore Herald Pirates from the Miller Armory, and we'll have it for you tomorrow night on KPLO with our match coverage at around 7 o'clock. High school football playoff action on Thursday night, round 2 for the Lyman Raiders, hosting Castlewood, and the kickoff scheduled for 5:30, our pregame at around 5:10 on Thursday night as we bring you coverage of round 2 of the high school football playoffs. And don't forget Minnesota Vikings football. The Vikings, off their bye week, will go to work Sunday, taking on the Arizona Cardinals at U.S. Bank Stadium. Vikings pregame at 11 a.m., kickoff scheduled for noon. We are your home for Minnesota Vikings football, 94.5 FM KPLO. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to keep your eyes on the road and not on your phone. Our coverage of regional high school volleyball tonight has been brought to you by the folks in Halverson Oil, Ruin Ag, BJ's Food Center, Kennebec Telephone, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Byrie Brothers, Access Health of Presho and Kennebec, the First Dakota National Bank, the First Interstate Bank of Chamberlain, C&B Operations, Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center, the West 40, Al's Oasis, Chamberlain Food Center, Oasis Pump and Pack, Farmco, Chamberlain Ready Mix, Byrie Brothers, Access Health of Chamberlain, Bowie Foods, and Car Swap, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO, also brought to you by Darren Boyle Sales, CHS River Plains, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, the Golden Buffalo Casino, Agtegra, Riverview Power Sports, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, by Avera Orthopedics, the May Adam Law Firm, and Pottsville State Farm Insurance. Also, regional high school sports coverage on KPLO, brought to you by the Jet Lane, Venture Communications, Kimball Livestock, Titan Machinery, and Wagner Auto Company of Pierre. Heather Williams has been our technical director at DRG Media Group's world headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. From the Lyman Gardens in Presho, the Raiders win the match in 4, and from the Lyman Gardens, we bid you all a very pleasant evening.
Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The 605 Restaurant, located right off I-90, exit 235 in Kennebec, is a proud supporter of the Lyman Raiders. Stop in and enjoy their daily specials and watch the Lyman Raiders play on one of the TVs. The 605 Restaurant menu features all kinds of different burgers, including the I-90 burger that has 1 pound of beef. Stop in and see Junior or Tammy, open Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at noon. That's the 605 Restaurant, located right off of I-90, exit 235 in Kennebec.
Acres Ahead is back with Agtegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local Agtegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Agtegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Dakota Mill and Grain, located at 402 North Main Street in Presho, is your local grain warehouse and agronomy center. They are now a 110 shuttle load facility. During the harvest seasons, Dakota Mill and Grain can store your corn, sunflowers, milo, soybeans, white milo, and wheat. They will also provide you with high-quality fertilizer, pest control products, and chemical applications for all your farming needs. For questions, call manager Dave Cole at 605-895-2531 or stop by their location. Dakota Mill and Grain is a proud supporter of all Lyman school activities.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Rosenberg Implement knows this haying season was somewhat difficult and you may not have time to replace your broken windrower sections and knives. So this week, you can get an 8% discount on windrower sections and knives. Your windrower heads can take a beating with knives and sections while cutting low to the ground. Now's the perfect time to replace them before you put your John Deere windrower away for the winter. Stop at any of Rosenberg Implements and save 8% on windrower sections and knives this week.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec would like to say good luck to everyone competing in this year's school activities. They also invite you to stop in before or after the game for premium diesel, gas, or premium 91 octane to get you back on the road. Their full C-store offers a wide variety of snacks for the family and a large selection of drinks to keep your athletes hydrated. Have fun this school year and stay safe. Halverson Oil is a proud sponsor of the Lyman Raiders in all their activities.
Hopkins Plumbing in Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Root and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
Hutch's Cafe off I-90 in Presho opened in 1955 and has been family-owned since 1967. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 7 to 2, and for private parties upon request. Hutch's Cafe is a true piece of Americana preserved with their small-town atmosphere, exceptionally warm and welcoming service, and their delicious food. Hutch's is a proud supporter of all Lyman Raiders and Lady Raiders activities and invites you to stop in before or after the game. Everyone at Hutch's says, "Go Raiders!"
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes in Presho. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes in Presho, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by Rumen Ag and Pioneer Seeds in Presho. Craig and Logan Rumen proudly support Lyman Raiders athletics and activities. Contact Rumen Ag today for all of your seed, chemical, and crop consulting needs. If you're looking to maximize your yields, Rumen Ag is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Good luck, Raiders. From Craig and Logan Rumen of Rumen Ag Pioneer Seeds in Presho.
Kennebec Telephone Company and their divisions, Charlie's Welding and Auto Repair, PowerCom, KTC Construction, Technology Communication Specialists, and Napa of Chamberlain proudly support all area youth in their various activities. Kennebec Telephone Company provides the Lyman area with high-speed internet, local and long-distance telephone service, Real Choice TV, computer repair, smart homes and farms, excavating, auto and welding repair, and Napa Auto Parts. Call their Kennebec office at 605-869-2220 and find out what they can do for you.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your auto insurance needs, call KPI Insurance. As an independent agency, we work with many national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Plus, we're your local source for all your homeowners insurance coverage too. And be sure to ask us about our auto home discount packages available. That's KPI Insurance. Call 234-2323.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
When you're in Presho, come to The Post, where all of your shopping needs will be met. Gas, Cenex premium fuels, including Premium 91, a full-service bar with lounge, and on and off sale. Fresh foods, healthier options available, an ATM, daily lunch specials, evening dinners, video lottery. It's locally and veteran-owned in Presho. It's The Post in Presho, where nothing runs on empty.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
If you're feeling a little hungry before or after the game, come on over to Charlie's in Chamberlain, South Dakota, where you'll find great food, beverages, and friendly staff. Doors open at 4 and food is served from 5 to 10, 6 days a week, closed on Sundays. No time to hang out? Their full menu of burgers, steaks, seafood, and Mexican cuisine is available for takeout too. Just call 605-234-6238. Oh, and don't forget about the party room that can be set up and ready to go for your next meeting, birthday party, Christmas party, or bridal showers and much more. Charlie's are proud supporters of the Chamberlain Cubs and Lady Cubs on liveticket.tv.
Are you searching for an epic career in the healthcare field? Look no further. You can get a practical nursing degree from Lake Area Technical College right here at Capital City Campus in Pierce, South Dakota. It's close to home, affordable, hands-on learning, and relevant training, outstanding job placement with an excellent return on your investment, and one of the best nursing programs available in the region. For more information on how you can launch your healthcare career, go to lakeareatech.edu or capitalcitycampus.org.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Just as you aim to reach new heights on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help you do the same on your farm. Putting together a solid plan for each customer is the goal at Elevate, so you can win all season long. With a full lineup of field seeds, including corn, soybeans, alfalfa, sorghum, forage, cover crops, wildlife habitat, and more, along with a full line of chemicals and plant health products, Elevate is ready to put your plans into action. Check us out at elevateagronomics.com or stop by the office in Winter today. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Dakota Land Birdseed in Vivian is proud to bring you this Lyman Raiders game. Dakota Land Birdseed, a locally owned business producing South Dakota product to rent from our own land. Dakota Land Birdseed, currently buying sunflowers and millet from area producers. Call them and find out more at 683-4175. Proud of the successes and the hard work, Lyman Raiders Athletics show in and out of school activities. Dakota Land Birdseed is behind you, and good luck, Raiders!
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We hope you